See, I won't stop because I know what I've been put here to do. And because of all the things that I've been through, I know that every experience has not just been for me, but it's been for you and those that are listening to the words coming out of my mouth. See, what I'm trying to say is that often when you're going through something, it's not just for you. What you're enduring and what you're going through could be for your kids, it could be for your business, it could be for your center, to the ones that you influence around you and your circle. So, won't stop. That's what we're talking about today. You got to keep going. And how you keep going is sometimes you got to reach back and you got to look back from which you came. See, a lot of times right now, I know you're doing real good right now. Everything is good. You just graduated. You got your degrees. Your business is popping and thriving and booming. And everything is real good for you right now. And so often when things are going good for us, we kind of forget where we came from. We kind of forget about those hard times and the things that we went through. And when other people are looking at us, they're thinking that everything is just peaches and cream and that we just landed here on our feet when that's really not the truth. And see, we need to not only just tell how we got there and how we're in that process, we got to actually share this information. And the number one people that we have to share this with and who we should be committed to, yes, number one, your own children, family, but also your community and our youth, our young people. Because right now, folks, we're missing the bucks with our young people. Like, they are just straight wilding out and they need us, right? They're always and constantly under fire, right? And so we need to help them. We need to reach out to those young people that are struggling, that need us, because maybe they're not getting it from home, because maybe dad left, right? Or maybe it's not a 2-parent home, or maybe grandparents are raising. There could be a lot of moving pieces actually to why people want to quit. But what I'm trying to tell you is one of the number one targets, no matter where you are across this country, across this world, where I'm talking, we need to be reaching our young people, because our young people are the future, right? So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about. No matter what, we need to continue to work on ourselves, respect ourselves, love one another so that we can love others. Because if you can't love yourself, then my question is, how are you going to love someone else? See, we have to start self-loving, right? We have to know that we are worthy, right? That we are worth it. We are enough. And there's a lot of us out here, we don't think that we're enough, right? And so we kind of act out, there's a lot of hurt people walking around hurting others, and we got to stop that, right? How we start to do that is, we start to self-develop. We start working on ourselves every single day, folks. That's what we got to do. We have to work on ourselves every single day so that we can get better. And as we get better, then what we're going to, basically see, we're going to see things start to change around us. See, because nothing can change until we change. So if you want to see change, somebody said, you got to be the change. That's how it starts. It starts with you first, right? Because I know for a fact, one thing that I know for a fact is that I can't change you, right? But the one thing that I can do is I can change myself. And positive thinking. positive situations, positive speeches, positive notes. You know, every day that I wake up, that's what I want to fill myself up with, is positivity, so that I can get a positive response. Because how do you expect to basically get positive when you're listening to negative, or you surrounding yourself with negative things, right? Like it's easy to quit. You know, it's easy to stop when you just feel beat down, right? So you got to stay positive and you got to stay happy, right? You got to work hard every single day. And I want to tell you folks, don't give up, never. If you got your eyes on a mark and you feel that there's something that you can do and something that you're supposed to be doing, go for it. And let me tell you, you don't have to tell everybody about it. Just start doing it, right? Yeah, sometimes you will be openly criticized, you know, when you're going for a dream or something big. So that's why you gotta basically sometimes just keep it to yourself. Don't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. And also surround yourself with people that are happy. Surround yourself with people that are genuine and warm. People that you can learn from. People that can sprinkle you, right? Because when things basically start going wrong, right, you don't want to give up. You don't want to stop. No matter what, you want to keep filling yourself with positivity. You know, at the end of the day, we have to stop making excuses and pointing the finger and blaming everybody else. Because when something's not going your way, right? When something's not moving or happening, listen, it's not the government's fault. It's not the economy's fault. You know, it's not coronavirus's fault, right? Basically, you know, we got to look into ourselves. And when I say coronavirus, I'm saying business-wise, right? I'm saying when things are not going right for you, like in your business, or you're not expanding, or you're not happy, right? Like, there's no excuse. Like, coronavirus should really be making opportunity for you, right? To learn, to grow. And I'm talking about from, you know, a spiritual, it should be bringing us closer to our Creator. For me personally, you know, I'm talking about from a level for business-wise, creativity-wise. I mean, you should be expanding. There's no excuse. You know, giving up, man, listen, I won't stop. That's why I'm making this right now. I'm never giving up. I've done and went through so many different phases to where I've had to reinvent myself. You know, I mean, it started off when I was young, just wanting to play football, right? And I was good. I mean, I was super good. I was just sharing this with the well-educated brother, superintendent, you know, talking to him. And when I told him the story, he was like, man, JC, you are amazing, man. That you have an amazing story, right? And it is our stories, you know, but reinvention and never giving up. You know, I've had some tenacities. I've had some hard times. I remember wanting to play football real good, but not having nobody there for me, nobody to take me to practices, you know, not having the means to get there, not having anyone to take me there, right? Making those touchdowns and looking in the bleachers, right? And not having nobody to cheer for you. I remember that. And I remember when I was a kid and I really wanted to play football. I knew when I was like 4 or 5 years old. I don't know why. You know, I didn't just look at football games like that, but I knew that I loved football. Like, I wanted to play football. You know, I don't even know where it came from. I'm talking about all the way to the point of putting socks in my t-shirt and my arms like Popeye muscles. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's how bad that I knew. Now, did that thing happen for me? No. Did I have the skills and the ability? Yes. That's why my heart goes out to the young people. You know, it's like, when you just don't have the roadmap and you don't know how to get there, you need mentors. You need life coaches. You need big brothers and sisters. You need people to step in and to show you the way of how to get there, right? But one thing that I can say, in the reinventions of myself, in the paths that I have taken, no matter what, I'll never forget this, conversation that me and my cousin Hammer, MC, told me. One thing he shared with me that sticks with me today in my life, and shout out to 𝐥𝐤𝐬. What's up, 𝐥𝐤𝐬? I love you. Is one thing he told me is AJ, remember, he told me this one thing, and I want to share this with you guys. And this is a nugget. He said, always remember, no matter how high you get, you still gotta come down to drink your water. Woo, man. I'm talking about MC, Hammer. I mean, intelligent, sharp, been there, right? My cousin, this is what he told me. He said, always remember that no matter how high you get, you gotta still come down to drink your water. And another thing that he told me is always, another nugget. He said, remember, when you're going up, the same people that you see when you're going up are the same people that you see when you are coming down. So the moral of the story is, the nugget is, right, is you gotta stay humble, right? And you gotta treat people right. You gotta do unto others as you would want them to do to you. And that's why I won't stop. I'ma keep on showing love. I'ma keep on helping people. I'ma keep on making these videos, these podcasts, my YouTube channel, social media platforms, whatever it takes to help somebody else. I will keep on going. I won't stop, right? Because this is my purpose, right? And I'm walking in my purpose. And even if, sometimes, as a speaker, you know how it go, or a mentor, life coach, we thrive to get on the stage. And sometimes you got politics. Not all the time you get that opportunity in your own community. But then again, sometimes you do get that that opportunity to get on those stages. Because, think about Jesus, in his own neighborhood, you guys, he didn't even provide miracles because people only saw him as a carpenter's son. And sometimes you got to step out of your community or your area, just so people can know who you are and they can see the blessing that you are. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I won't stop. And I hope that this message reaches you, blesses you, and that you share it. This is James AJJC Campbell. Much love. I love you guys. Keep on listening, and I'll see you at the top.